The city of Portland's efforts to shelter and eventually settle new Mainers seeking asylum took another step today as hundreds of people, all in families, moved into a temporary shelter at the Portland Expo.
As News Center Maine's David Guilford reports, stakeholders believe help is good help, but more long-term plans are still badly needed.
Shuffling from one temporary shelter to another. On Monday, the Portland Expo opened 300 spots to shelter people seeking asylum.
Once this is at capacity, the city doesn't have another space to open.
All of those spots, City DHHS Director Kristen Dow said, would almost certainly be full by day's end.
I believe that they're pretty much accounted for.
The city had been using a public school gym for overnight overflow. Now, as in 2019, the Expo will offer meals and services in a central location.
The need is so great and so massive right now that all the emergency shelters that are open need to remain open.
Capacity is still full at Preble Street Shelter and the Salvation Army, which opened its gym to 77 people this winter, all families.
Did you have a good Easter?
None of them are going to the Expo while they wait for a next step.
Any good we do is still good.
Back across town, there is an eviction date on the Expo.
You know, you feel that relief, but you also, at the same time, you feel the pressure of where they're gonna go, you know, come August.
The Maine Celtics will need the building back in the fall. This building on Blueberry Road is slated for conversion into a 280-bed shelter with 77 people at the Salvation Army and 300 at the Expo. The math doesn't add up, especially since 1,000 people have come seeking asylum so far this year. The long-term solution is permanent housing. Mufalo Chittum from the Maine Immigrants' Rights Coalition said that will need to be met by Portland finding partners beyond the city.
People have been calling since the Expo was announced. How can we help? Help looks like this. Do you know a landlord who can rent?
Until then, people trying to get back on their feet will still be shuffled around. In Portland, David Guilford, News Center, Maine.